Well, hello and welcome to everybody who's tuning in from around the world. I'm sure that you can sense a very different feeling in atmosphere and ambience around the ground, certainly by comparison with what we've seen before in this year's competition. Gone now are second chances, points and tables, that sort of thing confined to the group stage. From this point on, nothing other than a win suffices. The mood here is expectant and nervous. No question that this is one of the great capital venues of the Netherlands, the Johan Cruyff Arena, Amsterdam. Everybody standing for the national anthem of the Netherlands. Well, those got the juices flowing, and now this. Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the competition. The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position, or the suddenness in which it can go against you. That introduces drama, which creates great excitement, and ultimately, you get a much more entertaining show.
The way. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception, it's very impressive. He's very good on the ball too, Peter, and always looking to contribute towards the build-up play.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And here's Pablo Sarabia. And here's Pablo Sarabia. Has a pop! Stefan on goal. It away, he's had a shot, and that has been cleared. Goes long. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Eric Garcia. And it's played forward. Ferran Torres. Koke tries to stroke it through. Morata! And he's got it!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Spain take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Gaia. Laporte. Laporte plays it forward. Wijnaldum. And here's Depay.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Raspilicueta. Gone back to the keeper. Spain have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Wijnaldum. Memphis Depay could try cutting inside here. Derone. Out to the right, hit into the middle. Too much distance on that. Koke drives it forward. He's put it on the right now. What's on? The Netherlands seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Patrick van Aanholt. Wijnaldum. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Koke. Oh, what a ball! It's Morata! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That's Piliqueta. Well read, he sorted that out. And the finish! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
They've played it short. Could cross it here. Up to meet it! Good delivery, but no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And it's Koke. Hoists it hard. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
clear. He could be in here. Morata! Stekelenburg gets it away. Ferran Torres. Pablo Sarab got a shot away.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Oh, it's Memphis Depay. And it's the road. Memphis Depay. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Gets it into the middle. Ball's gone out of play. Got a side shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
And that has been cleared. Darone. Big chance! And he's there to clear it. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Here it is now, surely! Oh, that's a fine challenge. It's come loose, whipped in, cleared away. Hoists it forward. Pablo Sarabia. Laporte. Well, that's where he wants it. Well played, he saw that coming. Stefan de Vrij. Wijnaldum. The referee's awarded a free kick. Wijnaldum looks to thread it through, tries to get it clear. And it's Darone. Now it's Morata. Darone. Time and again they are repelled. Looks to clip it forward. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? And here's Depay. Darone. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, good stop. It had to be. Azpilicueta goes looking. Ferran Torres gets into a dangerous position. Patrick Van Aanholt. Lint gets it forward. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Gaia. And it's Pablo Sarabia. Forward it goes. Koke has created one goal already. And here's Morata. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Spain clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Okay! He's looking to get there first. That'll be a throw. Gets good distance on it. And here's Morata. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cut out in the nick of time. De Roon. Wijnaldum goes looking. That's Piliqueta. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Spain come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Here we go again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Gaia. Pablo Sarabia. Gaia looks to dink one in. And it's Koke. And here's Pablo Sarabia. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gaia. Looking for space out wide. Pablo Sarabia. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Laporte. Gaia. And here's Pablo Sarabia. Wijnaldum. Forward it goes. It's got through to him. As Piliqueta does well there. Alert. Eric Garcia. Back to the keeper and try something new. Morata. Pablo Sarabia. Koke. Ferran Torres. Looking to get within range. Danger averted for now. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's out of reach. It's Pablo Sarabia. Ferran Torres. And here's Morata. Blint. Spain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And it's Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum. Goalkeeper's ball. Hoists it forward. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Raspilicueta. Koke. Memphis Depay did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gaia. Jose Gaia plays it forward. Morata just brushed off the ball there. And it's played forward. And it's De Roon. Loose ball, who's going to get that? No way through there.
The Netherlands showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
He goes long. And that's a throw-in. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Blint. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're set...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Pablo Sarabia. And a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Morata really showed that he wanted it more than anyone else, but maybe heading requires extra practice.
Gaia. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And back to base. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gaia. Memphis Depay. Played into space out wide. Wijnaldum. Azpilicueta knocks it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De Ligt drives it forward. And it's Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum plays it long.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
De Roon. Now it's Memphis Depay. Forward it goes. De Ligt. Patrick van Aanholt plays it forward. Azpilicueta. Ferran Torres. Clearance and very necessary. Almost nothing left on the clock here. The Netherlands are staring a first-round exit in the eye. Ferran Torres. Wijnaldum. And it's Wijnaldum. Spain still ahead by the game's only goal. Wijnaldum gives chase. The Netherlands with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Oh, smart save. Nicely controlled. Wijnaldum. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And the weighted pass.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
He has it out wide now. Lovely bit of skill. The Netherlands desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. And it's played forward. De Ligt gets into the right position to intercept. Knocks it in gently. Out of play for a goal kick. Beltman positions himself well and cuts it out. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Blint. And here's Pablo Sarabia. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's Pablo Sarabia. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Okay! And the ball's come out. Away from immediate danger. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So that's the first round done, and on we go. Your reflections then, Jim?
Spain have turned a win-by-one goal into round two, and they seem to have a personality that could win quite a few extra admirers.